this one down to that wall.
Okay.
And that's going to get all the water from the deep end and circulating it up.
Okay.
Like when you go to fire the heater up,
Right.
okay, you're going to be pushing warm water down to get the cold water off the bottom. It helps heat it up a little quicker.
Okay.
Once the pool's heated up, you can turn that back to the surface.
Okay.
Okay. This one he'll point to the surface because you're trying to get a rotation around the pool so that the skimmers do their job.
Okay.
And then the other one's in the corner.
Oh, I'm
there
sorry.
on the
I'm
step.
sorry.
The
I don't
other
even know
one's
if I
in
need this anymore. You said the one on the steps do where?
You point that one down towards the step
Oh, okay.
because see how the stuff's laying on the step?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, that'll help
Gonna
blow the stuff out of the step.
Blow
Okay.
it out the step,
Okay.
and this one's going to take it to that skipper.
Okay.
But like I said, once the pool gets warmed up, you can take and rotate that up towards the surface to help get the rotation going. I just myself found that if you point them down at the beginning, it helps heat the pool up a little quicker because, I mean, the surface water for the first 4 inches don't feel bad, but that's about 12 degrees colder down there at the bottom drains than the surface.
Okay.
So, and then he'll do the handrails.
These are on the wedge system, so as you tighten these wedges up, it's going to tighten these. These ain't going to go nowhere. Half-inch wrench.
Half-inch wrench.
And they don't have to be super tight because you can actually oblong that. All you're trying to do is make it snug so it doesn't, you know,
Come
isn't
out.
sloppy wiggling. You
Okay.
know? And you just slide your expressions down over top of it. Both handrails and the ladder all are
The
the
same?
same 1/2 inch.
Okay.
And it's just like he said on this wedge system. Okay, and this is the wedge. As you tighten this up, it draws the wedge up and pushes out against the handrail. And that's what tightens it up.
Gotcha.
When in the fall, we unloosen it and the screw will be stuck up and you smack it down. That releases the wedge and allows you to pull them out.
Okay.
Okay, now you could theoretically get a floor jack and jack these out because we had a guy did that. Okay, and we call him Floor Jack Bobby because
I don't want to do that.
he did that. And then when we came and showed him,
Were
it
the
was like,
sleeves out of the concrete?
no, he pulled the. He
Oh.
got the handrails out, but he never unloosened the wedges. He just used a floor
He
jack.
thought we just came up to the handrails, yanked them out.
Oh, did he damage the rails?
No, not bad. He kind of kinked them a little bit, but he goes, man, I had a hard time getting them rails out. Jake goes over there and unscrews it, whacks it down, and lifts up. Son of a bitch! It's like,
Wow.
Bob, we showed you this that first year we gave you. I know, but I forgot all about it. It's like, so now he's known as Floor Jack Bobby.
If you see this, and one of these are out, do not put this in.
Yes.
These are giant cookie cutters to your liner.
Okay.
First person up that ladder is going to put 2 holes right inside of your pool.
Okay.
Okay.
But it's
So if you
the
can't
same-
find it, don't
Don't
put it in until you find it. And if you can't find it still,
Get a replacement.
we'll call Laura and she's got them at the office.
Okay.
I mean, we had a pool that was the 12 by 24 and the kids were using the vac pole. They were pole vaulting from one side of the pool to the other side of the pool, and every time they put the vac pole down on the floor, it was making these little round circles
Oh
in the
my
liner.
God.
I mean, I've had 2 cars go in a pool before. Drove right into the pool. Okay, I've had guys shooting crows off the deck and he couldn't shoot for shit, and he was peppering the wall with his 22, and he was putting holes throughout the wall, right through the
Some
liner,
people
right
just
through the pool
absolutely have no
panel.
common
You run
sense.
into this situation where this came off
Uh-huh.
and it fell down. These grooves right here is the top. You don't want to switch it and put it like that.
Okay.
Because then you will be screwed.
Okay. Well, you'd be going the reverse thread, right?
Well, no, it's not reverse thread.
Oh,
It'll
it won't
screw
lock?
in. It just puts the wedge at the opposite
Oh.
direction. The skinny part's now at the bottom and the fat part's at the top.
Gotcha.
You won't get it on.
Okay.
It won't release.
Okay.
It's got to be with the skinny at the top and the fat at the bottom.
Got it.
Because
Okay.
it works on, like I say, it works on that wedge principle. You see, Jake? That's good.
Looks easy.
Yeah, that's good. But the main thing is, like I say, is is to make sure them bumpers are on that ladder before it's put in the pool.
Okay.
Now we kink them. We kink the ladder in 4 spots like it.
So they don't come out
Well, it helps keep them
a
on.
little tight.
Okay. But over time they might loosen up and they might fall out, or you put them in the shed somewheres and they get knocked off
Yeah.
or whatever. I mean, just make sure that every time when you go to put that in that you see those 2 white rubbers on there, because otherwise the first person going up there's going to put 2 little holes in your
Oh, I don't want
nice
that.
new liner. I mean, it can be patched, but for a brand new pool to put patches on it now would be,
Yeah.
you know.
I hope not.
And that soap suds we put on that covers just to kind of help keeping it from mildewing as much.
Okay.
Okay, it's a winter cover. It's going to get stained. It's going to be mildewed. It's a winter cover.
Right.
It's never going to look as pretty as the day we installed it.
Right.
Okay. But for every stain that's on that cover, just look at it this way. It's not staining your liner.
Right.
And for a solid cover, this is what you get. You open up clear. Okay. If you get a mesh cover,
Oh,
you know.
I've heard horror stories, and
Oh, you
when
get a
I
mesh
see-
cover and you're going to be green like your grass.
yeah, I don't.
You're going to spend $250, $300 shocking it and rebalancing it and all that stuff. It's not worth it. Now, my cousin, he had a mesh cover, and the son of a bitch got tired of spending all that money, so he decided to pump the pool out and start with fresh water. Well, what holds this liner in place is the water. So as soon as he pumped it out, the liner come out of the track, fell in the pool. He got it back
Oh,
in the
my
liner track, but
gosh.
now he's got wrinkles throughout the pool. So needless to say, he no longer has that mesh cover. He's now got a solid cover.
Which now, after the fact, he has wrinkles in his liner.
Well, you can get the wrinkles out. Okay, you can go in there with the scuba tank and a toilet plunger, and you can work the wrinkles out. The toilet plunger, all it does is allow you to grab the liner. But we're the only pool company that will remove wrinkles. Even
Really?
if you called somebody else, they're gonna all tell you no. Call Deca, because we don't do that.
There was some people that there was an old lady that needed to patch her deep end, and so these people just came, gave her the glue
Yeah.
and the patch, and said, "There you go."
Like she was gonna dive down there and do it.
Yeah. Being elderly.